It's game day, Seminole fans, and the Nole insiders Lane Hurt and Tim Linnefelt. We have your 3 keys to victory. We're going to get right to it. Key number 1, sticking with what works for Florida State. That means the running game. Last week, Dalvin Cook, a career day. Jacquez Patrick over 100 yards. DeAndre Francois looked good on the ground. If the Noles can continue to get that rushing game going, it's going to open up everything else.
It's quite simple, really. Florida State's offense is a different offense when that running game is clicking the way it did last week against USF. We've seen Dalvin Cook look like Dalvin Cook. We know that UNC comes to Tallahassee with a rushing defense that ranks near the bottom of the country in run defense. So there's no reason to go away from it. Feed Dalvin Cook early and often, get Jacquez Patrick mixed in there. And I'd like to see DeAndre Francois with some design runs too, just to keep UNC off balance. But the running game led Florida State to a victory last week. I think he can do it again this week.
Key number 2, we flipped the sides of the field to the defense, and the Noles need to win first down, because when you come up against an up-tempo team like North Carolina, like they've seen in the past, if you can keep them in second and long, third and long, it really disrupts the rhythm of that offense.
Absolutely, and look, defensive coordinators everywhere will tell you you have to win first down because it changes play calling and what you can do. But I saw earlier this week the Tallahassee Democrat had a report that said that for Florida State this season, if opposing offenses get a first down, they've gone on to score more than 75% of the time. So we already know that winning first down is important. It's even more important for Florida State to keep those teams behind the sticks or just in front of them, not give up the big play, and try to get off the field as quickly as possible.
It really disrupts the rhythm if you make those teams who want to go fast actually have to huddle.
Yeah, well, and look, you know, the hurry up where it really hurts you is when you strike for 6-8 yards of play or 10-20 yards of play and then hurry up to the line. It doesn't feel quite as bad when a running back gets stuffed for a loss of 1 or a quarterback throws an incompletion. So again, if you can just keep that in front of you, it works in your favor tremendously.
Our final key, pressuring Mitch Trubisky. He's only been sacked 7 times in 4 games. Florida State has shown that if they can get a team in third and long, they can put some heat on the quarterback.
Absolutely, and it's, I think, even more important against Mitch Trubisky because we established he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the country. He's completing nearly 75% of his passes. That's ranked second in the nation. So how do you disrupt an accurate quarterback? You get in his face, you make him feel pressure, you try to bring him to the ground and force some errant throws. He hasn't thrown an interception this year. It would be a great time for Florida State to change that trend.
There you have it, Seminole fans, your 3 keys to a Nole victory. And of course, the Nole insiders will have plenty for you after the game as well. Tim Linnefelt will have his analysis on how the game went. And of course, we'll have our video content as well, highlights, post-game recap, and we'll hear from head coach Jimbo Fisher and players as well as Florida State looks to defeat UNC here at home. So for Tim Linnefelt, I'm Lane Hurt. Go Noles.